Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another Presidential English. The last lesson we talked about short, strong sentences by President Donald Trump. Today, we'll talk about President Obama. A short lesson from former President Barack Obama, a speech and a part of his speech given in 2025. So it is quite recent. We'll look at a piece of his speech and see how he uses clear English to speak about a serious matter. So, clear English for serious matter. The speech. Obama said, "If you follow regularly what is said by those in charge right now, there is a weak commitment to what we understood about how democracy is supposed to work. What we are seeing is not consistent with American democracy. We are not there yet completely, but we are dangerously close to normalizing behavior like that." So the key vocabulary words: commitment, that's a strong promise or responsibility to do something. My commitment to our relationship is real and genuine. You might say that to a friend. You might say that to your girlfriend. My commitment to our relationship is real, is genuine. Or for something else, you can say, I made a commitment to finish my work. I made a commitment to finish my studies. You're committing. Commit is the root word, the action of making that promise or responsibility. I commit to our relationship. I commit to arriving on time every day. We commit to protect the environment. Weak commitment in the passage here that President Obama said is means not a strong promise. It's weak, so it's not strong. It's not much responsibility shown here. Let's use some practical examples. This is another technique that former President Obama used. It's called the parallel phrasing. Here it is. Obama used two similar sentence patterns in his speech. It is not consistent with, but it is consistent with. So he uses this to say not consistent with something, but it is consistent with this. This is called comparing. Parallel phrasing, using the same sentence shape with a small change to make a clear contrast, a clear difference. So you might want to use this in everyday example. So for example, it is good to take breaks throughout the day. It is not good to work continuously. So you see that it is good to something, it is not good to something. So you're comparing the two. It is good, it is healthy to take breaks. It is not healthy to work continuously. Another example in everyday usage. It is helpful to drink enough water. It is not helpful to skip water all day. You see, it is helpful to drink, it is not helpful to skip. This structure makes your ideas clear and easy to remember. You might be wondering the word consistent and not consistent. Obama said not consistent. This can also be said as inconsistent. Her work is inconsistent. Her work is not consistent. Consistent means reliable. You can believe it, you can trust it because she always does good work. It is consistent. When you are not consistent, it means that sometimes you are good, sometimes you are bad. So it's not consistent. So that's our short lesson from former President Obama's little speech. Learning the word commitment and seeing how clear repeated sentences can shape and make your meaning stronger. You can help shape our presidential English lessons by asking your questions and giving me suggestions in the comments. If you can, I will definitely make a lesson for you. That is my commitment.